Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Today, I texted him last night. Wait a minute, we got one more Wednesday in the month of April. So he says, I'm ready, Mr. Thomas. I'm ready. So without further ado, we're going to wind down April with none other than the great, the one and only Regional Vice President, Mr. Shakeel Cooper.
I was listening to you talk, and you actually changed my mind about what I wanted to talk about today because it just hit me. Because we was doing some work at one of our properties, and I noticed that there's a lot of ants everywhere. Have you ever noticed that once it start to get warm and you go in your backyard, you just start seeing all these fire ants and things like that? So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I want to talk about having a mindset of a ant. And as usual, I'm always doing something. I'm at the tire shop getting something done with my car. But I do want to talk to you guys about thinking like an ant. And to me, what that means thinking like an ant, meaning that you work for the summertime for winter, meaning that you don't wait until you need money in order to make money. You actually start doing the work now so that way you're never going to have to worry about making money. So basically, when think about it, right? Do you see ants in the wintertime? No, you don't. You only see them when spring, summer start to get warm. And guess what they're doing all of those months? Working, working, work. Just imagine seeing these little ants be able to build all these big things in your backyard. You just go to your backyard and you're like, where did this come from? They're working. They're working, they're building, they building, they building, they building. They not focused on what's going on here. They're building because they know what winter is coming around the season. Winter's gonna be here before you know it. And in life, we all have seasons. We have times when things are going great. And normally, when things are going great, most people get comfortable. They want to hang out. It get hot outside. They want to go party. They start working hard on their business. They say, man, it's nice outside. I want to enjoy life. Listen, you can still have fun and enjoy life, but this is when you work the hardest. You got to work the hardest when everybody else is chilling, when everybody else is comfortable, when everybody else is sitting back, we're doing the work. It's the last day of the month, right? How many customers did you put in a day? We just put in I just got an ID seal customer last night, 10 points. What are you guys doing? Why are you not taking advantage of these 10 points? So for me, understanding that ACN had put together everything for us to win, you just gotta go out there and just do the work and talk to people. I'm still acquiring customers. Almost 13 years in the game, still acquiring customers. Waiting for my client customers to show up today. And guess what? We're gonna put in some more customers. Why? Because we're gonna take advantage of these 10 points. You guys have to understand that if you just get 6 10-point customers, you got your 60 points. Do you know how hard it was back in the day to get 60 points? You know how simple, I won't say easy. Do you understand how simple the business is now? Where it's like you have so many different services that you can offer to people. But if you don't talk to people, you're not going to get these clients. Right now, you should be working the hardest. Listen, May, June, July, August, September, October. I'm working. I'll chill out a little bit in the wintertime, but when it's hot outside, I'm busy. Like, I'm always busy. I didn't get in the house till 3 o'clock last night. I was up at 7 o'clock, back on the road. Just left the dentist with my son. Got to go to the tire shop. Got to go take care of business. Got to do AC and calls. Listen, I'm working all day, every day because right now is the time when you work the hardest because everyone is taking their foot off the gas. Everyone is just chilling. Everyone is just, they're not doing the things that they need to do. But I promise you that if you do the things that you know that you have to do to become successful, it's going to pay off in the long run. Mr. Thomas didn't get to where he's at today because he was hanging out in the summertime. No, he was working hard. While everyone was partying, everyone was comfortable, he was working hard. So now every day is a summer day. Because guess what? It might be cold where you at, but guess what? If you make enough money, you can go to an island. You can go to the Bahamas. You can go to these different places and change the weather if you want to. But if you don't put in the work now, guess what? You're gonna be stuck doing the same things over and over and over again, and you're gonna be complaining that, man, my life is not changing. What's going on? It's because you are too comfortable where you're at. You gotta work like you broke. No matter how much money you got in your bank account, you gotta wake up every single day like, listen, I can go broke tomorrow if I don't put in the work. Because if you don't make yourself uncomfortable, you're just gonna just do the comfortable things that all your friends do. They're gonna want to party. They're gonna go out on the weekends. You're gonna say, it's nice this weekend. No, you need to work on the weekends. While everybody's playing on the weekends, is when you work. Work while they play. Work while people are playing. Because guess what? What I learned about success, and it's not just ACN, is that you can be successful in anything if you just stick to the formula. What's the formula? Consistency. I work everybody. Because someone might be more talented than me. They might come from a more successful background than me. I've met many people that had everything to win, but what they didn't have was consistency. Because as long as you're consistent and persistent, you're going to have success. The ACN business is all about who can continue to be persistent and consistent over a long period of time. And those are always the people that I see on top. Look at all the SVPs. They still working hard. Why? Why is the SVP working harder than you and they have the freedom and the money and the things to do what they want to do, but they're still working hard? And you don't have what you want and you're complaining. It's all about your mindset. You got to change your mindset. You got to change your mindset to the ant mindset, meaning that right now I need to work, 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 work. It's no time for fun. It's no time for party. It's time for work. We need to get back to working because I promise you, once you put in the work, when it is time to enjoy it, you're going to appreciate it so much more. It's kind of like it's like when you work hard and you go on a free trip, oh, it feel way better than a paid vacation. That's why I love ACN because the trips make it so worth it. It's like, what if this was every day? What if you could just go to the best resorts, eat as much food as you want, enjoy all of the amenities, and guess what? You're not even worrying about it. Have you ever been on the ACN trip and just think, man, if I had to pay for this trip, it would cost me thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. When I go on an ACN trip, I always gain more weight. Why? Because the food tastes better when it's free. It just tastes better when it's free. Free, listen, free is good, but you got to work hard. You got to put in the work. You got to grind because at the end of the day, what we do is so simple, and it's like I can get on these calls every month and share the same things with you, just reworded differently. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to consistency and doing the work. It all comes down to how bad you really want it because I can't make you want it. You got to just want it. You gotta want to wake up and just do the work. You gotta want to wake up, go network with people, go talk to people. I tell you guys all the time, if you're not using social media, you're gonna get lost behind me because it's one of the best, easiest tools that you can use to build your ACN business. Come on, Mr. Thomas has the YouTube page. Mr. Thomas is showing you guys it's no excuses. If you can come up with any excuse in the world, I don't want to get on YouTube, I'll stick to this doing home meetings. No, he's on social media. He's doing those work. So again, if you guys do the same thing, I promise you, you're gonna have success. You're gonna become successful. But at the end of the day, if you don't do the work, you're gonna be stuck doing the same things over and over. And before you look up, you'll be 75 years old, wishing that, man, I wish I would have just went after my dreams. I wish I would have just did the work because regret weighs a ton. The work is not hard. And when you're young, you got the energy, you got the drive. Listen, don't wait until you're 60 years old and said, I'm ready to change my life. It's a little bit too late. You can still change your life, but it's like, come on. What if you did it when you was 20? What if you did it when you was 30? It's way easier the younger you are. And that's why most people tell me, man, you're so lucky to see the business at 20 years old because if I was your age, I would have did that. No, you wouldn't. You was my age one time before and you was partying and doing things that wasn't making you no money. So don't tell me now you would do something different if you had the chance because guess what? You woke up today. You still got the chance and you still ain't doing it. So age is not a factor. It's all on you. So when people tell, I wish I would, I wish, listen, I would too. We don't wish where I'm from. We work. Because you can wish for everything you want out of life, but guess what? If you don't do the work, it ain't gonna happen. It is what it is. No one can make you successful, but no one can make you want it but you. If you don't put in the work, guess what? Just keep doing the same thing and don't be mad that you're not where you at because you did not do the work. See, the reason why I can talk like this with so much confidence, I did the work. You can't take that away from me because guess what? I'm still here today, and guess what? I just put in the service. Did you put in the service today? Did you get a new qualified today? Did you get a paycheck last Saturday? Your goal should be getting paid every single week. No matter what the check is, you need to be getting paid every single week. Because if you didn't cut a check for yourself, guess what? I know you ain't cut a check for your team. How you expect to have a team of people making no money and expect them to stick around long term? I think my people's making money because that's gonna be the only thing that keep them around. It's them making money. If they're not making no money, then guess what? They'll quit just like everybody else. That's most of the time why your people's quit because you ain't helping make no money. We just gotta be real. Listen, we just gotta be real. Yes, we understand it's an 80-20 rule, but we also have to understand that you also did not help that person make money fast. I don't care if it was $100. If you have someone make $100 in a day, the average person working 8 hours a day don't even make $100 a day. Do you know that what that $100 that they made, let's say you did it in 2 hours, will change their mindset forever? Because when I got started in ACN and I made my first bonus, I never looked back because that was the first time I got a check with a comma in it. Literally. At Applebee's, you got to pay $3.63 an hour plus tips. So you get your tip check. I mean, you get your check from all of the wages from all the hours. It still don't even equal to a check with a comma in it. But when I saw HJ, I saw it's easy, man. Like I'm like, they done messed up with me in the game. They done messed up. Why? Because guess what? I understand it. And I'm willing to do the work. I said, oh, I just gotta talk to people. I just gotta don't care what people think, because guess what? I never cared what people thought about what I'm doing because guess what? Tomorrow's the first. Are those same people gonna pay your bills? No. So why do their opinion? Why do people care about what people think? Let's talk about that real quick. See, today's just a conversation. Why do you care about what people? I don't care about what nobody thinks about me. You want to know why? Because they don't pay my bills. And if I need their help, guess what? They're not going to be there for me. So why do their opinion matters? And that's why I went out there and I said to myself, I don't care what people think about what I do. I love what I do. When people tell you it wouldn't work, you doing 12 years later, I still don't work. I work for myself, but you're still doing something that you don't like to pay the same bills that we get paid on. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You're laughing and criticizing a person for doing something to get paid on bills that you're going to a place that you don't like every single day to pay those same bills and not get a percentage of it. Does that make sense? Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. So again, this call today was really about your mindset. Stop caring about what people think about you. They're not going to pay your bill. They're not going to help you when you need it. Why do their opinion matters? Go out there and make new friends. I make new friends. People see me all the time. I was like, man, how you know this person? I make new friends. Don't listen. You introduce me to your friend, that's gonna be my friend. Don't be mad that I start hanging out with your friend. It's called tag rooting. There'll be a lot of people that be mad at me, like, oh, I introduced you to this person and now you're friends with them. Yeah, because don't introduce me to your friend if you don't want them to be my friend. Because they're gonna be my friend. And then they're gonna be my business partner. And then we're gonna start making money together. It happens all the time. I build relationships. And those relationships turn into cha-ching, money. Relationships are worth more than money. You guys got to understand that it just requires a lot of work. It requires a lot of not caring what people think. It requires a lot of just doing what you got to do to get where you got to go. So that way you never got to wake up and worry about, man, how am I going to pay my light bill this month? How am I going to pay my water bill this month? Like, aren't you tired of stressing about money? And you got the opportunity to make money and you just get on a call and complain about why it's not working instead of just doing what it takes to make it work? You can't make excuses and money at the same time. Pick one. I'd rather make money than excuses. don't got time to sit around and complain. And if I'm not comfortable and people talk so highly about me, why are you comfortable? If no one's talking about how great of a person you are, guess what? Work till people are talking about how great you are. Start motivating people. Start inspiring people because that's when your life is going to change. But if you ain't inspiring nobody, why would you make an impact on the world if nobody want to be like you? One last time somebody said, man, I want to be like you. If nobody want to be like you, that should be a clear sign that you're not doing great things. Because people tell me all the time, I'm motivated, still to this day. Why? Because guess what? I'm showing people that it ain't about just making money. I can be consistent in making money. I can be consistent in my health. I'm consistent with everything that I put my mind to. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. That's why people are like, man, how can you go to the gym and wake up early? And how do you do this? And how are you still going? And how are you not comfortable? Because I'm a hustler. It's just what we program different. We just wake up and just go. Like, wake up, brush my teeth, hop in the shower. I got to go get some money. I can't sit in the house all day watching TV and complaining about what's going on in life. And I don't even watch TV. What's going on in the world? I don't know. I literally do not know what's going on in the world. I know I gotta go get some money to take care of my kid. I know I gotta set my son up so whereas though when he get older, you know, he ain't gotta worry about me scraping him and buying him a cash car. No, go get it off the lot, whatever car you want. So, you guys you gotta understand that the business is simple, but you gotta do the work. You gotta put in the work now. Stop complaining, stop crying, stop saying this won't work. Just stop it. Just do the work. And I promise you, ACN will work if you work it. It's not complicated. I'm not the smartest, but I will out hustle you. And I know that most people, they start, but they don't finish. As long as I keep going, I'm going to win. As long as I keep going, I'm going to win. And guess what? You guys can do the same thing if you adopt this mindset. And it's the end of the month, right? Tomorrow's the first. Where's your journal? Go buy your new journal today. Go write your goals down. Go do something different and get something different. You know, instead of sitting in a cubicle for the next 40 years. What time is it right now? It's 11:25. Don't you want to be free? Don't you want to be able to just not have the clock in? And guess what? You still making money. Thank you. You're welcome. You appreciate it. You want to be able to, if you got to get something done on your car, you can just pay for it and not stress out like, man, I got to pay rent tomorrow. Aren't you just tired of stressing about money? You just want to call it tired of this stressing about being broke and not being where you want to be. Because I'm tired for you. I'm tired for you. I'm tired of hearing people complain about it's a recession, it's this. You live in America. What are you complaining about? Go to Africa or India or one of these other countries across the world and tell me how great life is. I promise you'll be begging to come back to America. People always complain, America this, America that. Go move to another country and try to build a successful business and let me know how that goes. Because America is the only place in the world that free enterprise. You got people like me that's moving to America and we live in the America dream. While you born in America dreaming, you still can't figure it out. And I'm not saying this to be cocky. I'm just saying that how is it possible that you guys let people come from other countries, become successful, and then get mad when you live here? You're from here. How? That's nothing but excuses. Oh, these people coming and taking away my jobs. You don't even want to do the job. Why are you complaining? Some of y'all won't even become a trash person, and trash people make more money than teachers, but you complaining that you don't got no money. No, most people got too much ego and a small bank account. You got a big ego and a small bank account. But you complaining about this person took my job and this person did this and this person did that and all of this is like, what are you complaining about? You just want to give a whole bunch of excuses for why you're not successful so that you can go to sleep at night feeling good about yourself. But guess what? It's not going to change your reality. It is what it is. Stop complaining. I don't care about what's going on in the White House. I care about what's going on in my house. And that's how I've been living my life. And guess what? I'm at peace. It's 11 o'clock. I'm not in the cubicle. I'm getting my car worked on. It's 11:30 on a Friday. Oh, what? It's Friday? No, what's today? I don't even know the days of the week. It's Wednesday. Just think about it. It's a Wednesday at noon. and I haven't had to punch in 12 hours. I mean, 12. Listen, I don't even know how many hours people work no more. It's just 12 or 8 hours. Most people working overtime. There's nothing wrong working overtime, but guess what? If you build this ATM business, you can get your time back. And I'm not saying this to be cocky. I'm just having a real conversation with you guys on the call because guess what? I am tired of hearing people complain about their situation and they're literally not doing nothing about it. People are just complaining and crying and complaining and crying. "Oh, I don't have enough money." But you only worked 8 hours at your job. It's 24 hours in a day. What are you doing with the rest of the hours? What are you doing? Instead of complaining, you should go be figuring out a way to go get you some money. Go talk to some people. So again, I might ruffle some feathers on this call, but hey, at the end of the day, I wish I had someone to talk to me like this. It's just it is what it is. You guys got to understand that nothing is going to change until nobody's coming to save you. I'm just letting you know, there's not going to be a miracle where you wake up one day and it's going to be just money sitting in your bank account. So if you're struggling right now and you're doing the same things to not get out of that situation, I promise you, you're going to be stuck in the same situation. It is what it is. So again, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys make a decision, change your life, go buy your new journal, go write down some new goals, go do what you got to do. Because guess what? When I get off this call, I'm going to go make me some money. I don't know what you about to go do, but I'm going to go make me some more money. Because I know that, guess what? As long as I do that, life will be a little bit easier. Money can't solve all your problems, but guess what? It can solve about 99% of it. And I'm okay with that. I can deal with everything else in life. I just don't want to stress about money. That's it. So I pass the call back to you, Mr. Thomas. And I hope you guys got something from this. And, let's do something different and get something different. Because if you don't, you can be stuck doing the same thing over and over again, complaining about your situation, And hey, if nothing changes, nothing changes. If it's meant to be, it's on you. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. I know I'm not complaining and begging nobody and crying about my situation. I'm gonna go hustle and go get me some more money to get myself out of it. Because once you have that victim mentality, and you have that mentality that somebody's coming to save you, I promise you, you're gonna be stuck doing the same things. And when you get older, you're gonna live a life of regret, and you're gonna be like, man, I wish I would have did that when I had the time. I wish I would have invested into this. I wish I would. I wish I was a little bit taller. You remember that song? Yeah, I wish I was like, no, stop wishing, start doing, start working. Let's stop wishing and let's start working. Because after I get in this car, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm back to work. I work from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, and I wake up and I do it every day. That's all I know how to do. But at the same time, I'm not sitting around complaining and mad at people because they can't help me pay my rent or they can't help me with nothing. Most people can't even help themselves. So why would you be mad at somebody because they can't help you? But instead of being mad at other people for not being able to help you, why don't you help yourself first and start being the people that help other people instead of being the person that always need help? Why not put yourself on the other side? Why not be the person that's blessing people and giving them information and opportunities instead of being the person that's always crying about getting an opportunity? When you already have an opportunity, you just don't see it. So again, I pass the call back to you, Mr. Thomas, and I look forward to seeing you guys again.